Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. Just trying to figure out what sort of cable I am going to use for my IV. Really don't want to use tungsten. There's tungsten cable. Platinum's probably the easiest. Once we really get the thing cranking out the platinum. But I think tungsten steel probably what I will do. Osmium is actually pretty good too, but again, osmium is a bit expensive at this point. So yeah, I think I'm going to, let's throw that back in there. I think I'm going to get this set up. We will pipe this power into here from these three things, and then we'll output it to, it's a bit hard to visualize, but I think I kind of want, I mean, that power source back there is so like trivial at this point, but I don't know. It's kind of a meme at this point. Plus it's free. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get all that broken down. The question is, do I want to leave this here? And I think if I try to move it at this point, it's going to be way more complicated. I do need a transformer for this, though. And I think I may start looking at this now. We can get all this stuff. This is the actual thing. We are at this point where we can get this. It does require LUV circuits. I haven't looked at these yet, actually. Yeah, we can do these. It's just a lot of the nano things, which I haven't fully got the nano, this part. I haven't got that fully automated yet, so I'm manually doing this, which is fine for the circuits, because you do get 8, but I usually do like 8 of them at once, but I don't have that fully automated yet. So I was thinking maybe the one thing I don't know about this structure, I was kind of looking at the requirements, 5 by 5 by 2 base, modular height of 4 to 18, so it can be pretty big. The one thing I don't know is, can you mix and match the capacitors on the inside? I don't know. It doesn't say. I think it might, but I could be wrong. But I'm not. I want to get this hooked up first, and then I will start looking at that. So let me see. I can just do all that. I'll probably just throw this, a transformer on this, and then send it over into that, I think. And then I will just hook this up, and I'll just rearrange this a little bit, just so this is my main thing, because this holds a lot more power than those, just the one battery. Okay, that was relatively painless, except for the fact that I put down tungsten steel cable. Not even thinking, I was like, oh, okay, so this is IV. So I put down the 1X tungsten steel cable. Totally forgot that I am transforming this down into 4 amps of EV, so the cable's burned up. But I was standing right here right when it happened, so I just put out the couple fires. But yeah, that could have been bad if I like had placed it and then ran away. But I was standing right here. So yeah, of course, we're not. This isn't IV. It is being transformed directly to that. But all right, so there we go. I think that is filling up these batteries. Yeah, so those will go up completely full. Now, The only problem with this isn't going to be permanent either, because I want to get that over here. Although, we're starting to get to the point where these batteries are so big that I can just like, I could probably just chuck this on, to be honest, let it fill up to like 90 million and then manually turn it off. So, I don't think I need to worry. Oh, actually, just had a thought. Yeah. Oh, that hasn't filled up yet though. But there is only one battery in there. Is that gonna accept more than 1 amp? I didn't even think about that. Because this outputs 3 amps of EV. Like, is that... I don't know if that's actually gonna accept more than 1 amp, because we have one coming from there and one coming from here. Which, actually... I mean, there's the 1 amp. I don't know if this is actually... Is this outputting? Fortunately, the way I have this set up, it transforms it immediately, so I can't see if it's actually outputting. Alright, so that actually may be... that might not actually work. That's only 1 amp. Alright, I may have to get... Yeah, I think we're wasting power, I think. Yep, that is filling up that buffer because it's not outputting fast enough. Alright, that is something I actually kind of didn't think about. Having one battery. Alright, I'm gonna leave that. This appears to be outputting enough. This should be filling up. We are inputting 4,000 EU. Alright, let me leave that for the time being. And I do want to... I think I want to look at... I do kind of want to look at this multi-block. This wasn't what I was planning on doing, but now that I'm looking at it, maybe it is something I want. I don't... Sometimes it's a bit hard to visualize the multi-block. I think what... It's going to be like a... Let's see. Supercapacitor casing, so it has to be 5 by 2 by 5 at the base. So, it's going to be... Should use cobblestone so it's easier to see. I mean, that's a decent... This is going to be a decent size multi-block for sure. It needs a lot of tantalum, which I don't have a lot of. I can go move the miner onto the correct vein and get a whole bunch of tantalum for this. Alright. So the base capacitor casings, which are these, just lapis, tungsten steel, and tantalum. This isn't going to be a... I don't think this is going to be a fast thing. We're going to need to smelt up a load of tungsten steel, so I may be working on this while doing other things. The capacitors go in the middle, 3 by 3 above base, 1 to 15. All right, so I think like the capacitors. Grab another. Do cobblestone and maybe dirt or something, just so we can visualize this. And if it sand, there, quarried stone. So the smallest it can be is 3 by 3 by 1. And then this can be expanded on. So that would be the capacitors. Now it does say you can use empty capacitors if you use for less than half the blocks. So I would need 5 capacitors, and I could do 4 empty ones if I want. I would probably just, let's see, Lapotronic. That's the empty capacitor. Like, there's the EV. Can I... That's just like crafting that up, and then I may do it that way. I don't know. It might be easier to automate this part, and then we can just add whatever we want to it. Unfortunately... Oh, you can get the capacitors back, actually, with an unpackager. Alright, so I was wondering, I'm like, do we use this to upgrade? Which we don't. We just place the battery that we want in it. Alright. So I could use the one that we have. Oh, man, I really want... I mean, we could... Just with this, I could fit 9 of these in there. I mean, man, this has so much storage. Alright, so that is the capacitor bits. You can use borosilicate glass encased capacitor pillar. I thought it needed... Right, how many... By the way, how many casings is this? This is 5x5 is 25. This is 50, isn't it? Right? Alright. You need at least 17 of these casings, but this is 50 casings. Yeah, this is going to take me a while to craft up. But I think it'll be like this, and then we just encase it in glass. Any glass? I thought it said it needed... I could have sworn I read something that it needs the tier. Like, if we're using IV tier capacitors, we need IV tier glass. No. Glass shell has to be tier -2 of the highest capacity tier. Alright, so glass. I haven't really got into these glasses yet. The different type of... I don't borrow here. So if I'm using IV, I need to use HV glass. I think it is alloy smelter. No. Oh, I guess this is just the base one. All right. That is a bunch of borosilicate, though, isn't it? That's right. And then you dip it in a whole heck of a lot of nickel. I mean, that is a ton of nickel, isn't it? How many ingots is that? I feel like that's like 40 ingots, isn't it? But if we're doing IV, glass tier -2. All right, so we just need that. All right, so I'm gonna have to let me think about this. Plus, where the heck am I gonna put this? We'll probably have this in a central building, a power kind of thing, is what I'm thinking. A central location, and the base never gets bigger, right? No, it's always a 5x2. It can just get taller. We can have up to 15 3x3x15 capacitors in the center, which you can actually even use there is like the ultimate capacitor. Which uses, I mean, can you imagine having like, can you imagine having a whole bunch of these? 100 something of those? That'd be crazy. And completely pointless because you're never going to fill that up. Alright, let me do some thinking here. Like I said, I may just have this running while I am doing other things. Okay, I've really quick just gone ahead and crafted up a extreme transformer, another one. They are so easy to craft up. Just a casing and some wires. But yeah, so this one is transforming up. I am feeding the 4 amps and a bit from this one into this transformer, which is transforming it up into 1 amp of IV. So as we can see, that is going up pretty quick. We are inputting 8192, which is a full thing of IV. Also, this does not auto output into a transformer, unfortunately. You do have to feed it out into the GregTech cables. I think it has to convert the IC2 energy into GregTech energy, is what I think. So yeah, this doesn't go into there, unfortunately. But yeah, I just kind of did that for that. So yeah, there we go. Just kind of filling that up a little bit, and then I'll probably just shut that off. But yeah, we are good there. At least until I can get a second battery, and then that makes that a little bit easier. Okay, so I think I'm going to work on this as a side project because that's going to take quite a while. But I think it is time to start seriously looking at getting the next rocket. We need 19 platinum, which we've got done. Dash, I don't know if I have. Nope, I need to get this smelted up, although I should just do a recipe for that. One doesn't need, or if this needs, no, I didn't think it did. Oh, I need a pattern thing. Do I have everything for this? Almost. Just need a few more platinum. Let's see. Which do I have? That is 14. I need to filter this back into... Oh, that's right. I needed to do that to get it back into that. That's right. I can do a stack. And then platinum is weird because you just smelt it in a thing. And I don't have a... I should get a smelter. A multi-block multi-smelter. I should get that going. Right? Multi-smelter. There it is. I had it right. It is pretty easy to craft up, also doesn't really need much, so there isn't really any reason not to have it at this point. Maybe I'll just, is that gonna work? Do I have an output hatch? I don't think I have an output hatch. It's just gonna void the, yeah, it's just gonna void the chlorine, which is fine. But yeah, so maybe I should, let's just craft up, while this is running, maybe I'll craft up a multi-smelter. And also, let me grab a pattern. Okay, I think I'm gonna put this smelter thing here. Realized got to grab the coils. Now, if you don't know, the multi-smelter gets better the better coils you have on it. I'm just gonna use, I think, what did we have? Nichrome or whatever. I have extra left over. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna throw it here. Does this go in the middle, front to bottom? So there is that. That. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Input bus, output bus, maintenance hatch. We also need to run some stuff to send it back into that. Sure, item pipe. Should really do some better item pipes. That's quite slow. Do I have any? Oh, I only have one conduit. Conduits are kind of a pain. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Actually, don't know. Me. All right, I don't really want to do platinum, but I mean, I can get. Nah, I guess electrum. Do electrum. And coils while we're here. Nichrome. Right. Yeah, nichrome is the best one we have instead of tungsten steel. Alright, so that'll work. I think it's just a pretty sure. Is it a 3x3? Yeah, 3x3. Yeah, it's not as big as the blessed electrical blast furnace, EBF. Alright, so there we go. Yep. Easy, super easy multi-block, especially if you have upgraded your blast furnace, because you will have extra coils laying around. That I never remember if it's right click. Yeah, alright. So you just right click on it. You don't have to open it up or anything. That is really cool. And then let me connect that. I do like they don't automatically connect. That definitely helps with explosions. Not having hatches automatically connect. That yeah, I think we're good. And then I just need to get this. There. We should have, we're good on, yeah, we're good on channels. Take a second to register. All right, and then we can just do, whatever we want. But I guess platinum, let's do platinum. Let's do, no, platinum we don't need more. Say we want like copper or something like that, or iron. I have processed it all, but eventually we'll probably do 64 to 64. I think would be best for that. But yeah, all right. So there is a new multi-block, relatively easy to set up. I feel like I need to throw something in there just to double check that it is working. I don't have anything. Everything's smelted. Do I have anything that can be smelted? Man, I don't have like anything in there that goes in the I've processed it all. Alright. Let's throw one in. Just to make sure it is indeed working. Now, I don't know. Does it say? No. Say on the coils. I think it does say on the coils. What? The modifiers? Oh, it doesn't say on this one. Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out eventually. All right, there it goes. It took a second to register. How many it can do at once. If I throw a few stacks in there, we'll see. But I got to process some of my ores down a bit. Okay, so just looking at the quests moving forward, and there are definitely some other stuff we're going to have to get into before we can craft the rocket up. So I switched this around a little bit, so it is all connected. I only had the input bus connected to the interface. I didn't have the output bus. Also, this can probably be taken down now. So that should work. I'm not going to start getting the plates ready yet, though, because I'm going to be smelting down. Actually, look. Yeah, we'll send this through the arc furnace, but I don't want to do it yet. Just in case we need some more materials, because as I'm looking, there is a couple things. One is this. We're going to need our upgraded thermal padding for Venus, and this requires PBI, which is quite involved, and lots of titanium and tungsten. So I don't want to smelt down the rocket until I know I have the resources for, especially like 192 foil. I mean, that's a lot of what is that, 48 ingots? I think that's 48 ingots. What's the thermal cloth? Okay, I can get my thermal cloth back, which that is good to know. I don't have to craft this stuff up again. But we're gonna need tungsten string, and we need quite a lot of it, and each one of these is 1 ingot. All right, so we got a lot of smelting going on there. The other thing, we're gonna need dense hydrazine rocket fuel. Now, there is a whole quest thing for that over here. I don't know which one. I don't know how far we have to go. So dense hydrazine, is that? Needed starting from tier 3, so you can make some. Is that all we need, or are we going to have to keep going for the higher tier? I'm actually not sure. But, alright, so we're kind of working our way there. What was the LM something? LMP? Oh my goodness, there we go. Ammonia we got, water we got, methanol we have, ammonia and dinitrogen or something. Ethyl something. Ammonia is something. Oh man. Well, that is crazy. Where does this begin? There we go. Carbon monoxide and chlorate it starts with. Holy cow. That is crazy. I mean, in real life, this stuff is pretty crazy as well. Yeah, that is something. Also, do we get... Okay, so the other question was, do we get... I don't see that LMP stuff there. This dense hydrazine stuff. Are we gonna have to do a chemical plant? Ew! We're gonna have to do a chemical plant to get this? Alright, I've never done any of these things. Is this gonna need... No, it's gonna need... We're gonna have to get... Alright, we're gonna have to get the alloy blast smelter to get that, it looks like. Right? I'm not seeing any other way to get that. It has to be done in a chemical plant. Controller, input bus... Casings, is it? I don't know. Is this... This is a multi-block, right? Yeah. Does it not have... Does it not have casings? Alright, we are going down a rabbit hole here. Pretty quick. Isn't there like a... There. Keep in mind that recipes can only be made after meeting the required chemical plant here. Here it is. Here's the casings. Stable titanium machine casing. Alright, well, this is... Holy cow. That is something. The other option would be that crazy long thing. Alright, well, at least let's start, I guess, with... We might as well start doing this. Also, can we... The other thing I was looking at, the hydrazine. Can we get power from that? We can actually get power from it. I don't know if that's very good, though. Anybody know if any of these recipes are worth it? The amount of power that goes into creating them? Is it worth it? Alright, we're gonna need a thing for... Looks like we're gonna need a thing for this as well. Alright, well, I got some stuff I need to do. I think I want to... I guess I'm just gonna have to start working. We'll have to get the alloy blast furnace. I've been putting that off for a while. Because I don't particularly like having to work with all the different fluids. But I also kind of want to work towards this. So I have quite a bit I want to get done moving forward here. Before we can get to the rocket. So this is kind of like a part one of, I think, about three episodes to get the rocket going. But, alright, we're starting to progress again, and I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.